Alright, so a lot of people have been asking me what is the best piece of advice I can possibly give, and it's really hard to just dumb it down to one thing, so I'm going to try to do that in this video and give you all something that you can apply to your life and actually change your life. So once I started engulfing myself in the present moment, like this very moment, I started to become so much happier after I realized that the past and the future are literally just illusions. Like, they aren't real, they're just offsprings of thought. So once I stopped trying to impress people and I just started trying to impress myself, that's when people just started falling into my life, because they saw me doing me and they were like, wow, this dude does not care about what anyone thinks about him. I kind of like that vibe. That's what you need to do. You need to stop trying to impress anyone other than yourself, and you'll start to become so much happier. You'll start to become enlightened, and then you'll just be so authentic, and everyone fucks with authenticity. That's what everyone desires, is someone who is genuine and real. And that's all you have to do to start living a better life.
I just want to share some things that have really helped me out in my journey of life. So number one being, nothing in this life is that serious. I mean, seriously, sit there and think about it. Right now, your biggest concern is probably grades, or a girl or a guy. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and realize how fucking good you have it. I would do anything to go back to the age you're at right now. Think about that. When you are my age, you do not want to look back and be like, damn, I shouldn't have wasted any of that time dwelling. So I'm going to be the older brother in this situation, and I'm going to tell you right now to get your head out of your ass, whatever it may be in there for. It's not that deep at all. You are young. It is time to have fun. It is time to make memories. It is time to learn from your stupid mistakes. So when your friend has something stupid that they want to do, you just do it. You just literally do it. Have fun. When you're young, the consequences will only last until you're 18 years old. Make the most of the time that you still have. If you're a sophomore, if you're just in high school at all, your number one concern should be having fun. Thank me later. This is how I got out of the hole of depression that so many people fall into. And trust me, I know how hard it can be to get out of that hole, because you feel so helpless. But once I took a step back and I realized I'm still the same person I was as a kid, the only thing that's different is I am more consciously thinking. And at the time, my conscious thoughts were really, really horrible. And enough horrible conscious thoughts leads to depression, because your conscious thoughts influence your subconscious thoughts. And when your subconscious thoughts throw in bad thoughts, it just snowballs down. So what helped me get out of that horrible fucking place was I had to understand the value of time. I had to realize that I'm never going to get this day back, and in the same way I'm missing my younger days, I'm going to miss this moment the same exact way within a year. So you have to value every single day that is given to you, and understand that you are the same person you were as a kid, but you are just letting your thoughts control how you feel. Change the thought. Alright, this one is for the overthinkers. So you find yourself in your room at night before bed, and it's just you're by yourself, and you feel your brain start to wander off, and you keep piling on these thoughts, and you start to shake. You start to get super anxious, your heart starts to speed up, and you're just like, oh my god, what do I do? So here's what you do in that situation. You look around you, you see how everything is normal. Everything in the world is normal right now. The only reason you're feeling that way is because you're thinking yourself to feel that way. So once you realize that the only thing you're thinking about is thoughts, not real things that are in the real world. You are literally only thinking about thoughts that your brain is making up to try to fucking scare you. They are all fake. All of them are fake. And once you can really convince yourself that the stuff you're thinking about is not going to come true, because how many times do you have anxiety about something that actually comes true? It's not that often. Your brain is tricking you. And I really need you to realize that they're just thoughts, and everything will be okay, because I promise you everything will be.
So I just heard the most heart-wrenching quote of my life. If your absence doesn't bother them, your presence never mattered to them. And now I'm fucking hurt.
So if you really care about someone, and you're just trying so hard to get them to care about you the way that you care about them, here is what you need to do. Firstly, you have to understand that if they cared about you, there would be no question that they cared about you. You should never have to be, well, oh, I think she cares about me, or I think he cares about me. If they cared about you, you would know. So if someone likes to play with your head like that, what you need to do is firstly, do everything in your power to forget about them. But while you are doing things to forget about them, do not make it so the intention behind those actions are to forget about them. The intentions behind the things that you're doing to forget about them should be to better yourself. That should be the only intention. You should constantly be wanting to improve yourself with no thought of them in your mind. You need to improve every single thing about you. And don't say there's nothing left to improve, because there's always room for improvement, even for everybody. Everybody can improve in some way, and never stop improving, ever.
Love to see you shine in the night like the diamond you are. I'm gonna try.
Playmakers.
Okay, out of my wrist, counted and spin it. Mad at the coupe, mine with no tenant. Chop out the top, hit it the limit. I got some cash, I wanna spend it. New baby tag, didn't wanna rent it. Too many fads, too many bitches. Roll my slime, get in my lizard. Ready to slide, you will get slipped. Hey, we ain't got ties.
Alright, here's why being attached to anything is actually a weakness. So when you get attached to something, there is 100% chance you're going to get hurt from that attachment, because nothing in this world is permanent. Literally nothing. You get attached to your dog's gonna die. I'm sorry to say that. You get attached to your significant other in your relationship. They'll either die or you guys break up, and ultimately both of those leave you being hurt. Now, I'm not saying stop loving everybody, stop loving things, but always consciously tell yourself that if this thing hurts me, if this thing just vanishes out of my life one day, I'm not gonna let it hurt me. That's why I'm getting the tattoo. Connected to everything, but attached to nothing. Because I'm connected to everything in the universe, I'm gonna love everything in the universe, but I'm not gonna let myself get attached to it, because that's just gonna have you getting hurt in the end. And you're gonna ask, well, how do I just do that? And it's literally as easy as telling yourself that you're not gonna let yourself get attached, and if they hurt you, you are not gonna care. You're not gonna care.
So my mom just told me this thing, and it was that whenever you think about something traumatizing in your past, your brain releases the same chemicals that were released exactly when it happened. So whenever you think about that thing that really fucked you up for a long time, your brain can't decipher whether that was the past or if it's happening right now. And a lot of people don't understand the power of their thoughts when it comes to this shit. There's this thing called snowball thinking, and it's pretty much whenever that first thought comes in your mind, it just keeps spiraling downhill. It just keeps getting worse and worse. So next time that happens, you have that intrusive thought, what you need to do is kick that thought out immediately. Tell yourself, I'm not gonna waste my time thinking about something that's not gonna benefit me in the future or right now. Tell yourself that out loud until the point you believe it. Because wasting your time thinking about that thing that fucked you up way long ago is not gonna get you anywhere but back to where you were. You've made so much progress, so don't stop.
Alright, I'm going to tell you how to totally reprogram your brain in this video, so it's going to be hard to squeeze it into a minute, but you're going to learn a lot. So the reason you have bad thoughts is because of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind will throw these negative thoughts into your brain, causing you to consciously think about it. Once you start consciously thinking about it, you start to snowball down this hill, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. So therefore, you need to train your subconscious brain to stop being a little wiener. So here's how you're going to improve that. Meditating every day, you sit still like this, constantly telling yourself that whatever happened to you to make you feel this way is in the past, and you are going to learn from it and make sure that it never happens again. You are going to use this experience as a learning experience and only look for the goods in this situation. By doing this, you're subconsciously telling yourself that what happened was not bad and that it's going to better you as a person. Trust me, you can get through anything just by positive thinking. Literally anything, you name it, you can do it, I promise.
I have a really hard time understanding why so many people are like trying to rush into relationships. Like, I get you may feel lonely or whatever, but being single is such an important part of your life, because that's where you figure out who you are. You figure out your purpose in life, your path in life, and you figure out what you need as an individual, not what somebody else needs from you. When you're single, you're figuring out what you need from someone else, what they can give you to propel you into the successful life that you want to have. You need someone that is going to make you happy, someone that will prioritize you, and someone that will help you get to your dream life. Someone that will help you build your empire, someone that you can see yourself settling down with, or maybe it's not even that serious, someone that just you can rely on to have fun.
Dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night.
We all have that one person that you will always have feelings for. Regardless of your circumstances, just one look and you're flooded with all these memories. But you can't let yourself forget the reasons why it ended. Learn lessons from all the pain, so you're better and improved for the next person.
Alright, just listen to this, because I feel like a lot of you guys don't understand this. But someone who truly values you, someone who truly cares about you, would never put themselves in the position to lose you. I know.